Alright guys, I'm going to show you how to do the weapons and the getting to Tower Temptation here real quick. So I'm going to do it all in one video. It's going to be kind of out of order, but this is the second take I'm going to take here, so bear with me. We have to enter the Liete Mountains first because to enter Savannah Wilderness, we have to enter that side. But we can show that later on actually. Let's go to the Zil Desert, which we have to enter from the north side, which is Kafue first. So we can go to Kafue, leave here, come to Zil Desert, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to go get in a fight with the Scorpions. Now, the goal is to gravity one Scorpion. And we're going to just... Actually, we're just going to attack these guys with this. With Wrap here. Then we're going to go and gravity one guy, which will probably be that one back there. And we're going to have Fina attack, I think.
Show your power.
Now, if you don't have the double XP items from Tower Temptation in the first place, that's okay, okay? You don't have to have them, it just speeds this process up, okay? So, for Wrap and Justin, what you want to do is basically put everybody on withdraw. Now, Justin and Wrap, you could put on manual. If you want to do both at the same time, you can. And then you just would do Mist Hide for Wrap. And you just would spam this over and over and over again until your weapon XP is maxed out. Okay, now for Justin, you would spam Aura. Just over and over and over and over again until you're done. Once you're done, you then would run away. You get to keep that XP, okay? You keep that XP that you gained in this little fight here. You won't see it, of course, because I'm already level 99 and everything. But you'll keep this XP, which is pretty important. And then you can go in, go to your save cone, you know, heal up, and just do it over again. As far as leveling up weapons, excuse me, Petrified Forrest is the best place to go. For Fina and... Oh, Jesus. Got ambushed. Of course I did. Who's first? No, it looks like Fina is. We're just going to go ahead and kill these things off real fast. Okay, so these things are dead. Now we're going to move on. Now, Fina needs to have the 0 weapons that you're going to get from Tower Temptation. Okay? And you'll see that here in a second. Move on, move on. Okay, so... What... We'll go over here. We go this way. Liete can have any club. It doesn't really matter. In fact, actually, she should have a stronger club so she doesn't do 0 damage to these alligators coming up. Fina needs to have the 0 dagger and 0 whip to not do too much damage. I would recommend doing it one at a time because with Liete, she's so slow at killing these things, you could literally go to bed. You can just take a nap, go to sleep, do what you gotta do, and she'll attack them while you're in bed. It'll probably take her about 6 hours to get through one set of these alligators. If I can find some alligators, that is. Where are you guys? There we go. Okay. We get in a set. Our first step is going to be to get the alligators slowed. We'll do that. We'll do that. Unfortunately, these two guys are going to be... Gravity there. You want to use gravity because it instantly brings them down to -7 move. That is the best thing you want right there. And then we go for this one.
Oh, great Earth, show your power.
Okay, so then now we're gonna do Bond of Trust, which if you don't have these items, I recommend having them for this reason. You do Bond of Trust. We'll do it on Wrap. What this does is it speeds up their IP gauge. So now he's gonna do this. He's gonna cast Gravity on that one. Why not? She'll do Bond of Trust as well. And these Bonds of Trust aren't one-time uses. They are forever in your inventory. They aren't like a one-and-done use. You get to keep them forever. So every one of my characters has one in their inventory because they're just useful to have. Okay, so then Liete is going to cast Gravity as well. Okay. So then now, what you can do is put the two boys on Withdraw. I would actually do all three of the characters on Withdraw. And then I would choose the one character you're going to level up. So for example, you would do Withdraw. And let's do Play Fair. Okay? And if you were doing Fina, I would do this. Making sure Fina has the 0 weapons. Okay? So then just do this. Oop, not manual. Play Fair. And then boom. And just let it ride. Okay? Now, Liete is going to attack and do some damage here. Now, granted, she's level 51 or 52. So her damage is a little higher. But 20 damage with her best... This is her best mace. You get this mace from finishing the Tower of Temptation. And look at the damage she's doing. Not that great. Obviously, you're going to be lower level than I am. And probably not have her Earth spells maxed out. Which she has a lot of strength from that. But she just goes and does this. And if you need to do Fina, make sure Fina has the 0 items. Because with Fina, if she does her normal attacks with like a really good item, she's going to do higher damage. Look at this. And this is going to take longer. With a 0 dagger, even at like 48, 49, 47, somewhere in that range with Fina, I was getting about 1 level every single encounter like this on Fina's weapons. Which isn't bad, actually. Plus, you're gaining a bunch of XP as well. And we'll just go ahead and, let's red shock it, whatever.
Here we go.
So yeah, that's that, right? And that's it.
That was rather simple.
Rather simple, actually, got. Okay, so now we're gonna go out of here. Alright, so now we're going to show you how to get to Tower of Temptation without, well, the easiest way to get there. Because that's obviously... Oh, also, side note, if you're spamming the forest, Petrified Forest, every time you leave, you have to go to Kafu first to reset the zone. Constantly. You can't go back here unless you reset it because the alligators won't respawn. So you have to constantly keep resetting the zone, basically. So you're going to go to Liete Mountains. It has to be at least Liete. It cannot be Lane Village. It cannot be whatever you're going to call this plateau. It can't be either one. It has to be Liete. I've tried this before. It has to be Liete Mountains. Then you enter the wilderness, and you enter from the east side finally now. So now you're going to go through here. Run past the thing that Liete brings you down on. Tank the ramp. Now this is where you're going to have the 0 items are going to be here. This is where you get the 0 items, by the way, too. So, you're going to come over here, dodge all these stupid mobs. We don't really care about these things a whole lot. Oh, I just messed that one up. Okay, we're going to go south. South, there we go. And we're going to go west. I'm going to get west here. Where's my west? There it is. West, and then we go through here. This is the Tower of Temptation. You can look at the shop. You can buy some stuff from the shop if you want to. That's fine. I already bought my stuff from the shop. Right here on this platform, you'll have the 0 axe, the 0 shuriken, the 0 whip, the 0 dagger, the 0 sword, and the 0 staff or club, I think it's called. These are the weapons you'll use to level up Fina for sure. The rest of these guys, you don't really need them a whole lot. If you want to come here and grab these first, and use these to level up on the alligators when you're in like the 30s, that's fine. Because while you're in the mid to low 30s, you probably won't kill the alligators off fast enough. And the reason why you're killing the alligators is because, one, they give great XP, but two, they're also resistant to physical damage. This is why they're so good to level up weapons on. That's up to you, right? That's up to you. And then you'll see here, when I go through here, and I kill off these Dragon Knights that are here. All this crap that's here in my way. Well, that's actually in the corner. That's weird. Usually they're over here. That's very odd. Well, whatever. You get through all this crap. You get through all this trash, and you'll go and see how I leveled up the magic. This by far, what I'm going to show you in the next video, or next section of this video, is going to be the best way to level up magic in the game before you get to like where Gaia actually spawns. You can't go into certain zones. Now, as everyone knows that plays Grandia, your character levels up through XP, like normal, like most RPGs, but also your abilities level up. For example, your weapons and your magic. Now you'll see here I've already gone through and leveled up all my weapons to 99, and my magic to 99 on most of my characters outside of Justin. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Now, of course, having the ether, where is it right here? Ethereal Miracle, rather, doubles your magic XP that you get for magic skills. You don't need this, but it definitely speeds up the process. I have done much practice in like testing and seeing areas out there. What is the best thing to run for leveling up XP for your spells? And I find that for Fina and Rap rather, spamming your runner spell on all four of your characters, of course, is the fastest way to level up your wind. Liete and Justin, of course, don't have runners, so they have to use offensive spells or freeze to kind of half level up their wind. Water, as we all know, is in the Castle of Dreams, which is pretty easy, straightforward place to level up. You just get damaged and you heal up in the menus. Not that hard. But there has been a lot of controversy on how is the best way to level up your weapon skills and or your magic. Preferably your offensive magic, like fire, and for Justin and Liete, your wind. Now, I will tell you guys flat out that we're going to cover the weapons here in a little bit, but let's cover the magic for now. Now, the first thing I recommend is going to Tower of Temptation, which is where I'm at right now. You'll access this through the Savannah Wilderness. Now, once you're here, I would recommend running this direction here. And we're going to go through I believe it's the east side entrance. I've already killed off the Dragon Knights that were here. You'll run past 2 packs, and you'll run into this door right here. Now, once inside, we're going to fight a few more monsters. We're going to fight 2 sets of brain bats here in this little alley here. They're pretty easy to kill and good farming for life seeds, or fruit of life, rather, which is 10 XP, or 10 HP for your character's max HP. I put some on Rap already, so he's got some good HP already on him. And, of course, put some on the girls to level up their HP. You'll fight a group of Dragon Knights here, and you'll go here to the 4th floor. Once at the 4th floor, you'll run straight down into another fight that's right here. More Brain Bats and Dragon Knights. Then you'll go up this way. You will not go there. You'll actually go up here, loop around, and take the elevator up to the 7th floor. Now, the 7th floor, you'll have to forgive me. I don't recall if you have much of this done if you're trying to level up your character's magic before you do the side dungeons. I actually like having all my stuff leveled up really strongly and then doing side dungeons. Unfortunately, I did not do that in this run. What you can do is, if you have all these floors open, or all these doors opened up rather, you can go through the green door and just go straight this way. But this leads to the 8th floor, and I'm pretty sure you don't have access to that off the bat. I think you have access to these doors, though, however. The black and red ones. If you do, head this way from the elevator, which is right there. Come down. Head this way. From the fork, go down here. Head south. In this room, you have your purple door, your red door, and there'll be a group of ghosts here you can fight. Now, the ghosts aren't bad to level up Rap and Fina's wind on, because you can just let them attack you, and you can just do power up. Also, you can also level up your earth as well for all the characters, because you can set them on just auto attack or auto power up, and if they happen to attack the ghosts as they're leveling up or powering up their moves, they just do no damage. They do like 0 damage or 1 damage over the course of time. Not that bad. So it's a good way just to AFK. I'm gonna go take a nap or whatever have you, and fight them ghosts here. And you can just, once the ghosts are fought or you run away, the ghosts are gone. The idea is you kill off every single mob along this way. The ghosts either you run from, or you fight and kill. Either way, the goal is to get to here. I don't know if the purple door is open up for you yet. If not, head down the red door, and I think the switch is right there. There it is for the purple door. So, once at the purple door, which is the where you want to be, in this hallway here, there are Gaia Brains. Now, Gaia Brains give a shit ton of XP for your magic spells. With this item, with the Ethereal Miracle, which is the item you get at the end of Tower of Temptation, which doubles your XP. So, of course, you'd have to finish this whole thing to get this. But, just on XP, if you did Burn Flame, which is actually more XP than just Burn, for some reason, Burn Flame will net you 24 XP if you hit all three of these brain bats, or these Gaia Brains. Here, I'll show you here. If I hit all 3 with Burn Flame, I get 24 XP, or 48 if it's doubled, towards your fire. They also can take about 2 or 3 Burn Flames before you have to run away. So the idea is you do the Burn Flame here. Hit him once. Now we're going to run away to show you some XP here. Apparently, once I hit level 90 on my fire, the XP seemed to drop off for fire. So what you'll want to do here is still level up off these things because it's insane. It would be 15 without the only 24 now. Oh, it must have dropped even more. It was 30 before. So now I'm only getting 12 XP, which is 4 per bat or per brain that I'm hitting. That's kind of nuts. It dropped off a lot, but I'm at level 98 anyways, so it's not like it's a big difference, right? I mean, I'm almost done, you know. But I was getting 24 up until like I think 90, and then it dropped off to 30, and now it's at 24, and that's with the double bonus. So that would be 24 into 15, now 12. Even at 12, that's what 8 to 9 uses. Well, 9 you have some extra left over, right? You have 8 XP left over into the next level. And also, you can run from here all the way back to the save cone, heal back up, come back, and just rinse and repeat. Now, the wind I didn't pay attention to if it's the same thing for Liete, because hers is 99. Because I just spammed Howl the whole time. Howl and Howl Slash seem to give the same XP, the 48 XP, and we'll look at that here in a second. Let's go into Howl. Let these just kind of auto... I like to go here, set them to withdrawal, and then manual. You also can do these on power up when you're doing the whole ghost thing and letting them all level up their earth to max level. That's fine too. You also could run with Fina and Wrap to run... hold on here, messing up this. You could have Fina and Wrap on manual if you wanted to, and have them spam WoW. If you wanted to get the double XP with that, with Earth and Fire. But I think it's personally slower because you can just spam these things and kill these things off. And you can just spam Digging and just power up and AFK. So we're going to Howl real quick, show you the XP you get for Howl, and then we'll go on to other things. I'm going to show you after this. I'm going to show you what I use to level up. Here, I'll just go ahead and cancel this and then run away. Now, in the next part here, I'm going to show you how I leveled up all their weapons. I think this is the pretty much easiest way to level up Wind. Even for Fina and Wrap, it's probably faster to do this because of you getting 48 XP just off one Howl. That's 24, of course, whatever. You could just spam Runner as well, all the way down to 0 MP, which I actually did that when I went to the desert, which I think the desert is the best place to be to level up the weapons for Justin and Wrap. as well as the wind for Fina and Wrap, and possibly, and well, that's pretty much it. I would say you could almost argue like if you wanted to just do power up, but the biggest fear about doing just power up on auto attack and power up things is that your characters for some reason still attack just by like just combos and criticals. They still just do these things randomly if you have power up on. So you want to have them deal as low damage as possible to the mobs they're hitting if they were to hit them. Now, I of course am in my low 50s right now in this game, but the strats I show you here worked when I was in the high 40s. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna hit the burn flame. We're just gonna level my fire to 99. So we'll stop here. The next part I'm going to show you is how I did the weapons for all 4 characters, because I think that's the hardest part was the fire and wind. And honestly, dude, these 3 bats are the way to go. If you did wind here, another thing you could do here, if you need to level up the Wrap and Fina's wind, is you could just spam them down with Howl and Howl Slash and whatever else. And then when they cast all Healer Plus, which I'm not doing yet. Let's see if I can do it again. If they cast all Healer Plus, which they do not learn, they only do about 30 healing, which isn't that great, unfortunately. But while they're doing that, you could spam Runner on your characters. And you also can do Gravity and Freeze for Justin and Liete to level up Wind. Because one Freeze will show what it gets you here. Just one Freeze. We'll see what it nets you in XP for wind. Of course, it's split between water and wind, as everyone knows. But let's just show you what kind of XP we're looking at here. Crackling, all healer plus. See, the crackling isn't that bad. It's not as bad as you think it is. You'll probably see it here, actually. Of course, I'm taking less damage because I'm higher level, and you're probably not when you're here. But if you do the weapons first, the weapon leveling first, there's a good chance you're probably higher level anyways because you've killed so many alligators, which we'll cover here. Get out of here now, and I'll show you what the XP is for the wind on Justin. 24. So that means without the Ethereal Miracle, which is double the XP, one freeze would net me 12 XP for one use of freeze. And I can freeze how many times before I need to stop? 3 mana, so 33 times. I could freeze 33 times before I needed to stop and heal. And 10 of those is a level, roughly. Well, 10's actually a level and like a fifth. But you would get like, 33 uses off, go back, heal up, and then, come back and do it again. And you just rinse and repeat. So yeah, we'll show you the weapon leveling methods I use next, and I'll see you then.